welcome back to our channel. So today we have another review for you. I just did mine and I will link that below, and then Brytton's going to do one for
Klaus
by
Grant Morrison and art by Dan Mora.
Boom Comics?
Boom Studios.
Oh, Boom Studios. Never read anything by them.
Yeah, this is like the only comic that I have by Boom Studios, and I feel kind of bad because this is probably one of the best reads that I own right now. Out of all this.
All that?
All this. And all that stuff over there.
Alright, what do you like about it?
I think the real question is what I don't like about it, because there was so many good things going on right now, or going on in this story. Like this, it's just, if you like Santa Claus, you're gonna more than likely, if you like Santa Claus and you like violence, because it's a Norwegian Santa Claus who's a Viking, basically. And he's, I'll say Viking. Huh?
I think go ahead.
It's like a Viking royalty, or he was, and then, yeah, it's number 7. But he goes through a whole bunch of just crap in his life when he was younger, where he actually got kicked out of his home and he had to live out in the wilderness, and he learned all these neat things by himself with his pet wolf, and then he tries to go back and to his town and see what's going on there, and it's just completely overrun or taken over by a terrible ruler, a tyrant really, and he has to figure out how to end this rule, in which in the end he does, of course, but it's the process of everything, and it's a really just awesome, beautifully done piece of work. Goes through you see a backstory of what really happened, of him getting kicked out, in issue 4. So it's a little bit in, but it's still there, thankfully. And you get to see such resilience from Klaus. It's one of those things where you really, once you pick up the first issue, you're gonna be hooked. That's just how good it is. I was like that too. Every time I saw this thing come into my pull list, I was like, yes, gotta go home and read this right away. And which, a lot of times, like, yeah, I want to read a book, I want to read a comic, but this one had such that feeling of, I need to read this once I get home. Or maybe as soon as I get to the car, I'm pulling it out and I'm reading it. In which I did that a couple times.
As long as you're not driving.
Yeah,
then that's okay.
Exactly. Or I just sit in my car beforehand, read it then drive home. It was just that good. In which you see, like, throughout the story, you get to figure out what's happening and why. The tyrant's trying to summon the Krampus to take over, or to help him take over the rest of the world now. And Santa Claus just says no, not going to happen, no.
Okay.
And which he brings joy and stuff like that, and in the end, you find out that these fairies in the story, where Klaus almost dies, gives him eternal life. And so the very end of issue 7 is probably one of the coolest pieces of work, because you get to see him with the love of his life, and through the years, the next few years, he gets to experience some really cool things with her. But you see her age, you see her kid age as well, who becomes kind of like his stepson. But the one thing is, he doesn't age, so he stays the same all the way throughout. Like, yeah, his beard will get bigger or something like that, but then that's it. But yeah, I love the artwork in this. It's so just, when it gets dark, it's really dark, and when it's supposed to brighten your spirit, it's going to brighten your spirit. Like, all the colors are just, they go so well together. I don't know how. There was really no negatives that I can say about this book. None. I mean, there were comedy bits in there. It's full of action. Just, I don't know what else to say that wouldn't be good about this book.
It looks like it was, because on the first issue it says 1 of 6.
Yeah, and they had to extend it.
Okay, that's why.
Because it was
originally obviously supposed to be 6, and then why'd they?
Yeah, first I think it was like the first 2. It was supposed to 2 of 6, 1 of 6, and then it ended up being 7
by the third issue.
Just because of, oh crap, we're selling this book like crazy.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, so they wanted to get just that much more out of it, in which they did more than likely, because I love it.
Yeah. So it ended in August, I saw.
Yeah, it ended in late August and started in November.
Yeah.
Of last year.
Yeah. I'll probably want to read it probably during. I mean, it doesn't have obviously the Christmas theme.
I mean,
the only thing is.
It's still there because you get to see back what was it called? It was called
is it set in the North Pole?
No, it's set in Norway, Germany.
Yeah.
Viking age stuff, in which Yuletide was their form of Christmas. So
I might want to read it during December.
You might want to. I mean, it's
in the holiday spirit.
I don't know if it's gonna cause that kind of holiday spirit, but sure. I mean, it's still really, really cool, and I'm finally happy to get this out of the way, this review, because
we want you guys to know about it so bad.
Yes. If you find this if you wanted to get this in a trade, get it. If you wanted to get this single issues, get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a small series, but still, it's one of those things where, okay, this was a great read. I am happy that I did this.
Yeah, I will say, it's probably, I mean, like you said, you were probably the most excited about comics whenever you shuffle through what we got for the week and see, yes, I got this.
Yep.
We'll say that.
Yeah, this is one of those books.
Yeah. Well, I think that's about it then.
Yep.
Yeah?
I think so.
Okay. Well, thank you guys so much for watching, and give us a big thumbs up if you guys like reviews, because we like doing them, and I hope you guys like watching them. Tell us if you guys have read this series and what you guys think of it.
Yes.
Or if you guys feel you are definitely going to read the series now that Brytton's talked about it.
Yes.
Yeah? Love sticky lip books.
I saw that.
You saw it? Did you find her? I kill you.
I love you.
I kill you.
I love you.
Alright, thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you guys in our next video.
Yes.
Yes.